as far as I can tell, the architecture of life that is what's critical about life, and we can talk about what that is, but partially it is this, it's the creative aspect of never being sure of what your memories mean and having to
Yes.
constantly, right, having to constantly reinterpret your own engrams because you don't have access to the past. What you have access to are the traces that past you, the messages that previous
Yeah.
you has left for you, and you need to
Yeah. Yeah.
reinterpret them as best as you can. Right? Our computer technology is exactly the opposite. We have abstraction layers and error correction and redundancy codes, and life is not like that at all. So from that perspective, all of the things that we've made are not the right architecture at all. And I don't believe, when they say artificial intelligence, I don't believe we make intelligence synthetically any more than we make it biologically. I think what we make are um, pointers or interfaces that pull down certain patterns. And
Yes.
sometimes, if you're a good engineer, you'll pull down the thing you want. But very often, you pull down a bunch of other stuff that you did not expect, not just complexity, not just unpredictability, but actual cognition, emergent cognition. And so there's certainly not pulling down anything remotely like a human mind or probably any kind of biological mind. But that doesn't mean that we're not currently fishing in some corners of
Yes.
that space that
Yeah.
maybe have
Yeah.
never been embodied before, probably not on Earth, but maybe nowhere else. And so I think we need a lot of caution about that. I've had debates with people. Somebody who writes these AIs will say, "Well, I make them. I know what they. It's just linear algebra. I know what they do." And I said, "Well, first of all, you don't even know what bubble sort does, and second of all, it's just linear algebra, and you're just chemistry or quantum foam or something. But of course you're not, right? So why is that? So why are we fairly comfortable to say that the the story of biochemistry is not the story of the human mind?" But you somehow think that the story of algorithms and Turing machines is the story of these things that you're now making. So that's my story on AI. I think we have no idea what we're making. Actually, very very, very little.